Kong is a megacity that's rich in the cultural heritage of the Chinese, as well as how it has the international outlook to be one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the world. An industrial, business, and infrastructural wonderland. The city houses some of the wealthiest people out there. From business tycoons to film stars and athletes, the city is home to them all. Over the years, the real estate prices have skyrocketed to be easily the top 3 most expensive worldwide. It was once the most expensive city for real estate on the planet, and now takes up the 2nd spot on that list. One of the key reasons for Hong Kong being this expensive lies in a concept that's quite simple. Hong Kong is densely populated with over 7 million residents living in just 1,106 square kilometers. With such low supply and high demand of living space, Hong Kong's housing prices almost have no chance to come down and hence have constantly risen over the years. This has opened the path to the rich and famous to settle down in houses that only the wealthiest could afford. Let's look at 10 examples of the most expensive houses in Hong Kong. Starting off at number 10, 10 SKYHIGH POLLOCK'S Bath, The Peak, priced at $102 million. 10 SKYHIGH on The Peak was sold for 800 million Hong Kong dollars or 96,500 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, creating a city record that year in 2011. The 8,302 square foot house, number 10 POLLOCK'S Bath, was built by Ryodon Development and film star Stephen Chow Sing-chi, along with 3 similar houses on the site of the former SKYHIGH development. SKYHIGH used to be the residence of former Hong Kong Bank chairman Michael Sandberg and Yaohan International chairman Kazuo Wada. Now at number 9, we have South Bay Road residence, priced at $104 million. So from the first entry, you've already gotten to know how expensive SKYHIGH real estate prices are in Hong Kong. And for most people, who would guess that the city's highest priced properties are to be found in that exclusive area known as The Peak. However, the record for the most expensive private home ever sold in Hong Kong in 2014 was broken once again with this property. A 2-story, 7,204 square feet detached residential home on an 18,800 square foot lot at 35 South Bay Road, Repulse Bay, Hong Kong, was sold for a record-breaking price of $104 million. According to local reports, the purchaser was Jean-Eric Salata, the chief executive officer of Baring Private Equity Asia. There isn't much in the interior that we can show you, but from whatever we can gather, this place looks sick. Now at number 8, we have House 6, Mount Nicholson Road, priced at $106 million. For Hong Kong residents, Mount Nicholson Road is where the who's who of the city live. House number 6 in the Mount Nicholson luxury residential project on The Peak sold for 830 million Hong Kong dollars in 2016, but well below expectations because the price was cut by a substantial bit. Wharf Holdings and Nanfeng Group said that the 9,455 square foot House 6 was sold to an unidentified buyer at an average of 87,784 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. You'll be seeing a couple more from Mount Nicholson Road, so keep watching. Now at number 7, we have Mount Nicholson Residence, priced at $117 million. Another Mount Nicholson Road property. Now you know what I meant by the who's who for the city live here. The 8,702 square foot adjoining flats in the Mount Nicholson project was sold for 912 million Hong Kong dollars, which is equivalent to $117.6 million in 2016, with the price per square foot exceeding the previous record at the project by 23%, according to development company. The buyers also purchased another unit at the Mount Nicholson project for 312 million Hong Kong dollars, said the developer, and well, we're going to be adding that one as well to the list. Next up is number 6, Headland Road Estate, priced at $131 million. Another location in Hong Kong that people really talk about is Headland Road, and for the super rich, it's just another neighborhood. Even with stock market turbulence and a weakening economic outlook in 2016, the uber wealthy's interest in buying super luxury residential properties in Hong Kong didn't really stop them. The detached house at Headland Road, Stanley, was sold for 1.02 billion Hong Kong dollars, which translates to a whopping $131 million. Now at number 5, we have Mount Nicholson Road, priced at $149 million. Yet another Mount Nicholson Road house this time, and it's no wonder that a 4-bedroom, 9,178 square foot, which is equal to 853 square meters, house boasting a swimming pool, elevator, garden, and unobstructed views of Hong Kong and Victoria Harbor would sell for $149 million. The price per square foot was 127,000 Hong Kong dollars, the most paid for a unit in the development at that time in Hong Kong. The criteria for buying a house like this isn't just being rich, you have to be the richest of the lot. Now at number 4, we have House 2 at Mount Nicholson, priced at $178 million. You guessed it, yet another Mount Nicholson Road house, and this one's even more expensive. Just like the ones before, this Mount Nicholson Road house is part of a series of identically constructed houses along the road. So literally, all the amenities and features are identical in each way. It just depends on how the owners design the interiors. The building and house plans stay more or less exactly the same. Now at our top 3, we have Barker Road Estate on the Peak, priced at $193 million. Jack Ma, the owner of the insanely popular Alibaba, bought this old home on the Peak, and now it looks great after its makeover. Although this is old news, Jack Ma purchased the house way back in 2010 and took his own sweet time to renovate it. The Chinese internet mogul reportedly purchased the property for 1.5 billion Hong Kong dollars, which is $193 million, breaking Asia's record for the most expensive home by square foot that year. The mansion at 22 Barker Road was built in 1949 and renovated in the early 2000s by the late local architect Carl Shu Kalyun of KLS Planners, and was renovated by Jack Ma to suit his own needs. When you have that kind of money, why wouldn't you? Now at number 2, we have GOUGH Hill Road Estate, priced at $271 million. Cheng Hongtian, someone courted to be a low-profile tycoon, seriously became the talk of Hong Kong after purchasing a house on the Peak for a record 2.1 billion Hong Kong dollars, which translates to $271 million. Hong Tian openly admitted that he was buying and selling high-end properties in the city for more than a quarter of a century since coming to live here. Now, after all those years of hard work, this tycoon is worth a fortune of 16 billion yuan, or 18.9 billion Hong Kong dollars, according to the current report, and is a major stakeholder of China South City Holdings. He bought the 9,212 square feet house at 15 GOUGH Hill Road for his own use and not to turn a quick profit. He also admitted that his 380 million Hong Kong dollar house was a little too small. You know what they say, if you have the money, spend it. Actually, nobody says that. Now at our top one on this list is POLLOCK'S Estate, priced at $361 million. Who even has $361 billion? You might ask. That question is very well answered with the purchase of this house. Yung Kin Ban, whose private company Bial Crystal Manufacturing makes screens for 2 out of 3 iPhones sold in the world, has paid 2.8 billion Hong Kong dollars, which is translated to $361 million for a luxury home on the Peak, in a purchase that redefines how the uber-rich spend on luxury estates. A property at number 1 and 3 POLLOCK'S, measuring 51,000 square feet, was sold to a company called High Grand Development, according to land registry data of Hong Kong. High Grand is owned by Yung and his wife Lam Wai Yin. The couple is ranked 8th among Hong Kong's 50 wealthiest people, with a combined net worth estimated at $8.4 billion as of January, according to Forbes. Absolutely incredible. That's it for our list. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do consider subscribing and hitting that like button for more content like this, and we'll catch you in the next one.